Welcome to St. Xavier's Primary School online classes. Myself, Mrs. Gayatri Gupta, will be taking Standard 7th English as well as grammar. So, here is our first chapter of grammar, the sentence. What is a sentence? A group of words that makes complete sense is called a sentence. For example, the boy is running in the park. No doubt, here the boy is running in the park is a group of words, but when you read out the sentence, you are very clear with what the author want to say. If I write or if I speak the same group of words like the park boy is running in the, then it does not have a complete sense. The rules for sentence is: number 1, a sentence always begins with a capital letter. Number 2, a sentence always ends with a full stop, exclamation mark, question mark, based on the sentence spoken or written. Usually, when we speak out a sentence, then we do not disclose the punctuation marks. Like if you say a question, where are you going? Then you do not disclose where are you going question mark. That is understood. But when the same is been written, then it is very necessary that you put the question mark at the end. A question is also a sentence. A sentence mainly has two parts, a subject and a predicate. For example, the boy and his dog ran towards the park. Now here the highlighted word that is in red, the boy and his dog, it is the subject. What is the subject? Subject is the thing about whom we are talking. The main doer in the sentence is the subject. Ran towards the park, that is the predicate. The highlighted parts of the sentence is the subject, and the part of the sentence which contains the verb is the predicate. Now here is an exercise in which you have to identify which is the subject and the predicate in each of the sentences. I will be just explaining you the first one. The rest of the 9 you have to note it down in your notebook. First, the train arrived at the station at 6 p.m. In this particular sentence, the train is the subject. Arrived at the station at 6 p.m. is the predicate. Please note down rest of the questions and do write the answers. Now let us see what is a subject word. In some sentences, the subject may consist of several words, but there may be one word which is more important than the other words. This word is called the subject word. For example, the old woman was crossing the road. Here, woman and tree are the subject words. The tree by the brook was cut down. In this particular two sentences, the woman as well as the tree, they are the subject words, because the main person about whom we are talking, the more important over here is the woman and the tree. Note, the subject word is always a noun or a group of words that acts as a noun. The subject is usually qualified by an adjective or a group of words that does the work of an adjective. This adjective or adjective phrase is called the attribute. For example, the road through the woods was deserted. Now here is another exercise related to subject word and attribute. So you have to find out, identify the subject word and the attribute in each of these sentences, and please note it down in your notebook as well. First, I will just explain out to you. The manager of the firm slipped and fell down the stairs. Here the subject word is the manager, and here there is no attribute in this. Kinds of sentences. Already in 5th and 6th standard you have studied what are the different kinds of sentences. Let us just revise it all. Usually there are 4 different kinds of sentences: declarative or assertive sentence, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. Let us just see what are these different kinds of sentences. First, sentences can be classified according to their purpose. Sentences that make a statement are called declarative or assertive sentence. In short, a simple statement that we usually speak to someone. It is not a question or something, but a simple statement. For example, Radhika is an artist. I go for a walk every day in the morning. So these type of sentences are to be termed as assertive or declarative sentences. Second, sentences that ask questions and ends with a question mark are called interrogative sentences. Especially, for example, why have you shut this door? Where are you going? Why haven't you brought your book? So these are the questions which ask a question and it always ends up with a question mark. So these types of sentences are termed to be interrogative sentence. Sentences that make a request or a demand or give an order or advice are called imperative sentence. For example, please speak softly. Usually a sentence which we speak, it can be an advice, it can be an order, it can be a demand or a request. And usually an imperative sentence ends up with a full stop. Number 4, sentences that show surprise or strong feelings are called exclamatory sentences, and it always ends up with an exclamation mark. For example, oh, what a match! Wow, this picture is beautiful. This exercise is related to rearrange the words to form the types of sentences as indicated, and you have to punctuate them correctly. For example, first question, the hall leave now right. The words are jumbled. You have to rearrange these words and make the word to the type of sentence that is given in the bracket. So first one is you have to turn it into imperative. So we may just change it into leave the hall right now. Second, sad, oh how is news this. Oh, how sad this news is. And then the exclamation mark. So there are almost 15 questions in this last exercise. Please note down everything in your notebook along with the answers. Thank you.